One, two, three.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Stop Chasing Pain on YouTube. I'm Dr. Perry Nicholson, and we're going to show you one of my favorite movements to do. It's actually really, really fun to do. I think you're going to smile and even laugh, which is also a win for your nervous system. And I call this your crisscross pattern of the body, where you're going to see me explain the neurology behind it in just a moment before we show you the exercises. And you're going to be crossing arms over arm, leg over leg, and it might be quite challenging for you. If it's challenging for you, that means this is even better for you because we need to groove that pattern so it becomes easier for you to do. Okay. When we do the movements, you don't have to go fast. You can go slower until you get accustomed to it. I'm going to start you off with 5 repetitions on each one just because I like the number 5. You can work your way up to more if you'd like to. You can work down. You can do whatever you're comfortable with. I want you to not overthink this, but feel it. I'm going to show you a version lying down on the ground on your back that you can do. And I'll show you a version that you can do sitting in a chair. You can choose either one that you like. You may find one more challenging than the other. So you start with what you feel comfortable. You should have no pain and no discomfort of any type on this particular movement here. If you do, just stop doing the movement. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deeper dive into some of the neurology that's going on here when you do these crisscross type of movements. Don't let this overwhelm you. I'm going to break this down. You can see that this is the human body looking straight on. So this darker side or the right side of the client or you, and this is the left side. Now you have your right cortex of the brain. You can see I'm circling that here on the red side. That's going to communicate and give movement commands, okay, to the left side of the body. So when you move the left side of the body, that is right cortex driven. The bluer side here, the left cortex, will control the right side of the body. So you can see that they crisscross here. And then let's take a scenario here. Whenever you use the right side of your brain, that's going to move the left side of the body. And then that movement is going to come up and communicate with the left side cerebellum. Okay. The left side cerebellum is the accuracy, balance, and coordination center of the brain. So it takes how you're moving on that left side, assesses it, tweaks it, works with it, and then it gives feedback to the right cortex. So you can see here, the left cerebellum, this dotted arrow goes over to the right cortex. So the left side cerebellum and the right cortex play with each other so you can hopefully get better at movement. And then the opposite happens on the right cerebellum. Left cortex sends a command down to move. You start to move. Then the right cerebellum on that side works with the accuracy, balance, and coordination of that, and then signals back to the left cortex so you can adjust and change things and improve your movement. Okay. And that's why we're going to crisscross over the body with the arms and the legs, because we really want to get the system working as optimally as we can. So let's get into it. All right, so let's break down what you just saw with all those lines going across. This is the right cortex, and that's going to send signals over to my left side of my body, so like left hand. Then I'm going to start to move my left hand, reach for things, do some things. That's coordinating up this left side to the left side cerebellum over here to help you get a little bit more accuracy, balance, coordination. So maybe you don't miss your target then. And then it communicates with the right side of the body. These talk to each other, that right cortex. And then it sends down for movement. And then you have better movement, more optimal movement. Then it goes the other way. The left side cortex controls the right side of the body with its movement. You start to move, that sends signals up to the right side cerebellum, which crosses over to the left cortex. So when you move this again, you can hopefully move a little bit better. So easy peasy. That's how it goes. Now let's get on into the crisscross exercise.
All right, now we're going to show you the seated version. All right, so you're going to lean back in the chair, scoot your legs out, separate your legs wide, arms out to the side. Remember, this should not cause pain. If this does, then try the lying on your back version. Okay. Arms out to the side. Cross same side over the other. Right leg over left, right arm over left. And you do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Now, left over right. Left leg, left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Now we're going to crisscross. So watch. Right leg over left, left arm over right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Okay, now we're going to reverse the other one. Left leg over right, right arm over left arm. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Now when we crisscross, we have to alternate. Remember, this is the more challenging one, so we're going to have to go slower. So let's say I'm going to go left leg over right, right arm over left. That's the start position. Now what we're going to do is just reverse that. Okay? So we're going to go here, there. So right over left, left over right. Does that make sense? Okay? Then we go this way. And we're going to start with the lying down on your back, otherwise known as supine version. You could put a pillow underneath your head if you need to, because a lot of people can't have their head go all the way back against the floor. I don't want you to feel any neck tension at all. Spread your arms out to your side. Palms will be up. Legs will be out. What you're going to do is start same side over the other side. So this one is going to be right arm, right leg goes over each other. Let me break it down slow. They come together, right leg over left. Right arm will go over left arm, which is underneath. So you're hugging yourself. We're going to do those together. Then they go back out. So here we go. 1, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? If you have any lower back pain with this one, just stop and try to go to the seated version. Now we're going to do left arm over right arm, left leg over right leg. So I'm going to break it down slow. Left goes over right leg, left arm goes over top. You can see here, right arm. So let's do it together. We're going to do 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Now we're going to crisscross. This is when stuff maybe start to go a little sideways for you. So let's go slow. We're going to put left leg over right leg, right arm over left arm. So you can see that's different. Okay? So we're going to go back. Left leg over right, right arm over left 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Now we're going to switch it. Right leg goes over left, left arm over right. Got it? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back. Okay, so now we're going to get into the crisscross. This is by far the most challenging one. You're going to have to go slow and easy because your brain's going to be all jumbled up. All right, that's the fun of the exercise. So let's get into a crisscross position where the leg goes over one way, the arm goes over the other. So I'm going to go right leg over left, left arm over right. That's the position that we're going to reverse now. Okay, so then we're going to go out, and then we're going to put left over right, right over left. You see how it went like that? Everything just reversed. Then we're going to go right over left, left over right. Okay. Left over right, right over left. And then you just have to do that. When you get good, you can go quicker. So you do that 5 times. Okay? I'm going to tell you, this one took me a while to get down, and sometimes I actually still have to think about it even after all this time. Because what you may notice is that you're starting to do your crisscrosses, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, wait a minute, how did everything? That's right over right, right over right. That's not a crisscross. And things go, it's really quite fun, honestly.
I put together this little write-up of the sequence for you. Some people learn better by watching something. Some people learn better by seeing it in print and translating it over, mixing the two together. This may be helpful for you, so I just wanted to add it. So basically, what you're going to be doing is you're going to go right over left. So right arm over left arm, right leg over left leg 5 times. Then you're going to go left over right, left arm over right arm, left leg over right leg. Now, it's important to know, I don't care which side you start on. You can start on left and then go right, or right and go left. It's up to you. All right. Then we're actually going to start to do some crisscrosses. And this is where the challenging starts to come into play. You're going to go right over left on the lower part of the body. So your right leg goes over your left leg. And then your left arm is going to go over your right arm in the upper part of the body. So it's going to be switched. All right. Do that 5 times. Then you'll do left over right on the lower body. So left leg over right leg, and then right arm over left arm in the upper. So now everything is reversed 5 times. Then the alternate crisscross is where you're going to go back and forth between the two. So you're going to mix these up. This one is, I can't explain this way. You're going to have to watch it and see it. And that's the one where body parts might start flying all over the place and you might start laughing. But I promise the more you practice this, the better you'll get at it. And as far as how many times to do this, once a day, but we'll make a hashtag beast mode monster. It'd be really, really great. And then try it like seated, we showed you, or lying down on your back, whatever that you like. But honestly, there's no really secret, perfect unicorn amount of reps or amount of times to do it. Just do it, have fun, and enjoy.